All right, so for today's lunchtime meditation, we're going to do a bit of grounding and then moving up into the voice, self-expression, a little bit of clearing around that. For those of us who are live, most of us tuned up wearing blue, so I thought that would be a perfect focus. A lot of us are working with that. So begin, as we always do, by finding your comfortable seated position, whether you're seated in a chair or on the floor. Just taking a moment to get comfortable, maybe moving around a little bit more than you normally do, shifting from side to side, maybe moving back and forth. If you're seated in a chair, bringing the soles of your feet flat to the ground. Or if you're sitting cross-legged, just noticing the parts of your feet that touch the earth. Perhaps gently closing your eyes, or at least softening your gaze. Letting yourself settle in here. Noticing which parts of you are making contact with the floor, with your chair, with your cushion. And spending some time just checking in here. What happens when you are still? What comes up for you? Do you find yourself labeling your thoughts and emotions? Or are you able to sit with them, just noticing? If you enjoy visualizations, perhaps you imagine roots extending down from your feet, down from your hips, connecting you to the earth. With each inhale, you're able to draw up from the earth whatever you need in this moment. In the same way that plants draw up their nutrients. And on the exhale, imagine that you are able to send out some of what's no longer serving you through those same roots. Finding this state of flow with the earth, with whatever is beneath you at this moment. As you inhale to fill your body with whatever you need. And exhale to release some of what's no longer serving you. As you continue to release and receive, perhaps you feel yourself recharging, releasing to make space. And then filling up little by little, starting at your feet or hips. We're going to move up the body as you continue to release and take in what you need. Maybe even setting aside judgments or expectations of what that might be. Just asking the divine within and above you to bring you whatever you need. Continuing to draw up whatever you need from the earth, bringing it up past your feet and hips and into your abdomen. Continuing to breathe and be present with whatever comes up for you. Moving from the lower abdomen into the upper abdomen, maybe sitting up a little taller. as you create space just below your rib cage, releasing some of what's old and taking in whatever you need. Continuing to draw this energy higher still, creating space for all of this new energy, moving towards the chest, perhaps deepening your breath just a little, feeling the rib cage expand just a bit more, creating some physical space to go along with the energetic clearing. Moving now into the shoulders, perhaps letting them release some heaviness, maybe giving them a roll or two. If movement feels good, or you can remain in stillness. Letting yourself continue to be in this flow of energy. Of releasing the old and welcoming the new. Bring your attention now to your throat. Perhaps you begin by lengthening through your neck, reaching the top of your head up towards the sky. And then moving on to clear the throat. Noticing if there's anything there that feels like it needs to be moved. Noticing the sensation of the breath as it moves through the throat. As you continue this ebb and flow of energy, what do you notice at your throat? Is there anything you're holding on to with your voice? Anything that your energetic self wants you to express? Perhaps you've been using your voice in ways that do not feel authentic to you. This is not a space for judgment, but rather noticing what comes up as you give yourself this space. As we move into our last stretch of silent meditation, I invite you to keep reflecting on what comes up when you bring your focus to your throat. Perhaps clearing it, swallowing, or noticing the breath. Maybe finding some circles of your neck. If you like to feel that physical sensation, or allowing yourself stillness to really be present with what comes up. I invite you to just be here without judgment, without expectations, just noticing for the next few moments of silence. Perhaps you've had something specific come to mind. And perhaps you are able to enjoy simply holding space for whatever comes up. Maybe finding a little more movement in your neck or throat. One more throat clear. If you would like, I invite you to join me in 3 rounds of lion's breath. It's a really cleansing breathing exercise. I'm going to demonstrate it once, and then if you'd like to follow me 3 times, you're welcome to, or you can simply sit and watch. So we're going to inhale through the nose, beginning inhaling and then exhaling completely. And then on your next inhale, as we begin our lion's breath, you're going to extend your tongue out and forcefully exhale through your mouth. So really reaching the tongue out. It always makes me smile a bit. So now doing our 3 rounds together, inhaling and exhaling for lion's breath. 2 more. And last one. And release, relaxing your face. Bringing your palms together at your heart space. And just taking a moment to reflect on whatever came up for you today. As always, there is no right or wrong. What's important is being there for your experience. Thank you so much for joining me for meditation today.